What's next after this round of 75 hard? I'm struggling, you guys. I guess what that led to? Exhaustion. We're gonna enjoy the process. We're gonna be kind to ourselves. Every time that I'm looking at my goals, I know that I do have like a timeline. I should lose about 1 pound to 1.6 pounds per week, okay? We're on a debt-free journey over here, honey, on this side of the internet. Because you know, here we're all about uplifting and inspiring each other. Oh my god, you guys. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to the vlog, welcome to the chat, welcome to a new day. Most of the times, you guys, I would sit here and say welcome to another day of 75 hard. But guess what? Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at 100%. Okay, queen, we are vlogging today, queen. We are vlogging. Yesterday was actually day 75 of 75 hard. We're getting ready right now for the gym, but we need earrings. Hold on. And some perfume. I just got back from dropping off my son at school, and then I was on the phone with my older son, and then right now I gotta go drop off 2 of my kids at school. So as soon as I'm done dropping them off, new routine alert, we will be heading to the gym. Let's talk about what happened. Okay, so I want to do like a complete sit down of like everything that I learned in this round of 75 hard. Today is October 15th. Also, I need to go today to Sephora to refill on this. I've been using the NARS, but I noticed that when I use this, I feel like my face just looks way better. And I am going to take a photo really quick. I really need to stop playing with my vision, girl, and I need to take my little butt to the eye doctor. Anyways, Natalie, she's actually the one that put me on to this right here. And when I tell you, girl, I love it. I like NARS as well, but relax, we're kind of like if you're a makeup artist. Chill, girl, chill. Anyways, note to self, get your foundation, girl. I'm actually gonna go get it when I go to work out today, because the gym that I go to today, the tax rate is cheaper in that city. So there's sometimes like I will not buy things in a certain city just because the tax rate is higher and I'm gonna pay more. I mean, if you've never considered shopping in a cheaper tax rate, we're on a debt-free journey over here, honey, on this side of the internet. Also, you guys, my eyebrows, what's happening? When you enter your 40s, these used to be so full, like so full. And I'm like, what happened to the hair here? It looks like if I got a razor and I just went zoop, and I didn't. Yesterday was the last day of 75 hard. And when I tell you, I ended up going to the gym in the night. Now you can go into like the recovery room. I went in there and I was like, I took my iPad, I took my gym bag. We just didn't do a lot of gym things because I had already done my 2 workouts. I ended up doing both of my workouts here in the house in my downstairs little room, like, you know, the new little home gym that I've created. And it was just an extra bedroom that we were not using. So, I mean, eventually we're going to end up using it. But for right now, we're going to call it our new home gym. Okay. My body aches. I'm on my period, just to let you guys know. A little TMI, but when your back aches, and it wasn't always like that. Something about like the last 2 years, I've been getting cramps, which I never got before. And I've also been getting like back pain, like really lower back pain, like sciatica pain, if that makes sense. I don't know. But honey, if you're in your 20s, enjoy it, baby. Enjoy it. So back to the whole entire thing. I got my little iPad and I got my gym bag. I put everything in there and I went into the recovery room, and it was just so relaxing. I used my iPad. I was doing things that I'm creating right now, and it was like the best time ever. I did like 7 7 sessions of the massage. I did the recovery like 4 times, and then the stretching your whole body. When I tell you, the thing was going like this, and it felt so relieving. You know, like when you feel like you're like this, you're trying to like crack your back, and then you just hear that and you're like, oh, it's just like this amount of like tension that gets released. Well, that happened last night. I came home and I literally came upstairs and I got into bed, and it was the best feeling ever because I just felt so like relief. 1, because I finished 75 hard. 2, because I took a super slow day. Even my last 2 workouts, I didn't push myself like crazy like I'm gonna go do today. I was just like, we're gonna enjoy the process. We're gonna be kind to ourselves because that's what my body needed. Today, what happened? I don't know, but I woke up with way more energy. Those are the things that you may want to consider while you're on this journey, that every day is not gonna be your best day, and that's okay. Like, have you ever looked at your Apple Watch and you're like, I went through all of that for 328 calories? That was like the negative mindset that sometimes I would have. Like, I would set this huge goal of like burning 1,000 calories a day. Okay. And then I realized that, yeah, I was burning 1,000 calories a day, but your girl was more hungry. And then I would be like, well, why am I more hungry? Like, I don't want to feel this hungriness. Have you guys ever felt like that? Like, you're like, I just want to like not feel hungry, but then your body's telling you like, girl, you're hungry. Yeah. Talk about toxica mindset. Talk about toxic mindset. Also, you guys, I'm going to really try to like do the like translation on my videos, because I know that the last video, a couple of them ago, I was like talking a lot in Spanish and people are like, what is she saying? What is she saying? I know. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, let's just be honest. Also, you guys, I got a new bra. I got a brand new over-the-shoulder boulder holder. If you have big boobs and they're heavy, like, it's like rocks in the socks, baby. Okay? So we need all the support. I breastfed 6 kids. And you don't have to have breastfed anybody to have rocks in your socks. 36 double D, girl. Dang! Just kidding. Anyways, okay, so what I love about this bra though is that it has the wire underneath, and you don't feel like that pressure of actually having the wire underneath the boob. And then it has like a really solid like back. So that's why I got this one. I was gonna tell you guys this. This is what I needed to tell you guys. This is what we're gonna talk about right now, and then we're gonna go take the kids to school. Emma! My kids will tell me that they're ready. They ain't ready. They're like, call down mom, and they run back upstairs. And then they'll be like, well, we're ready. We're waiting for you. I'm like, no, you have not been waiting for me. I have been waiting for you. Let's get that very clear.
Producers, play it back. There's no producers, play it back.
Okay, but new routine alert, you guys. And also let's talk about getting our workouts in and making sure that we're getting the workout in that we truly like. Are you ready, mija? What about Anthony? Could you ask, please? Thank you. I gotta hurry. You guys, one thing that I have realized about working out, you have to go where you feel comfortable. The other gym that I go to, it's like 20 minutes away from my house. I don't really like it there. I don't know what it is. The vibe, the energy, it's just not good. The gym I do like to go to, it's a little farther, but that's where we're headed today because it's my day off. I am so excited that 75 Hard is over. The new workout routine that I really want to do, I am going to be extremely intentional, because when you're doing 75 Hard, there's gonna be days that you just are like, I just need to get it done. You're thinking about like, I gotta do my 2 workouts. When am I gonna get that workout? I have to do this. I have to drink my gallon of water. I gotta take my progress. Did I take what I saw through? It's like, I feel relieved. Now my mindset is I wanna be very intentional. Another thing that I realized about, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys around going. Bye. Do you guys remember how just 1 second ago, she's like, Mom, we're ready? Yeah, my son's still in the garage fixing his hair.
All the photographers and videographers walking by and getting by with the passes and all that. And I was like, dude, I gotta be able to do that thing.
You will. It's already yours. It's there.
Crazy. Oh, he brought out Kendrick. So that's like my 3rd.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, he brought out Kendrick. They have a song together, and
Kendrick Lamar was there as well?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Everybody was there, Mom. Everybody.
Did you tell him right?
Big boy was right in front of us. The big boy in the morning. Everybody was there. Like, we saw everybody. It was crazy. But then my phone was at
Just dropped off all the kids at school. I just pulled up to a local coffee shop and we're going to get some work done. And then we're also going to talk about our new routine. So one thing that I really want to do is I really want to have more like coffee dates. Because a lot of times when I'm at home, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's very distracting. So today I decided, since today's day one of no longer being on 75 hard, I want to like start doing things that just bring me joy. And one of the things is writing out my goals and being very intentional. This is a new journal that I actually picked up at Barnes and Noble, and when I tell you, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, also we just ordered a hot tea, and then we also ordered a latte, so I'll share that with you guys right now. But today what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our routine. Okay, they just called me. 1 second. Oh, thank you. Yeah, could you put some? Thank you.
You want to drizzle on top, or you want to mix them in?
No, you can just drizzle it on top. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you. And then I'll come back for the hot tea. Yeah.
I also have the Osmo
Yeah.
Pocket, and I was thinking of getting the White House light.
It's really good. Like really good. I highly recommend it. I get really embarrassed like filming in public, and then today I'm like, Raquel, you just gotta do it. Go to the coffee shop and just, so for you saying that, thank you so very much. This is my confirmation. It's what I needed to be doing.
You're not disturbing.
Yeah.
Are you filming on your iPad?
Oh, no. I'm gonna actually get some work done, but I just took out my iPad because I was gonna journal first. Yeah, so I'm like currently like recording here. Yeah, you couldn't see it because of the water bottle, huh? Hopefully it's on sale, right? Yeah. Wait, and what are you reading? I saw that you had your Kindle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that for you. Have a good day. You guys, that was like, hello? That was like so perfect. Okay, so let's get back into what we're going to talk about today. Today, we're going to actually build our little routine. And what we're going to do is I'm going to write out a like 7-day split. I always write my week out starting on Sunday, okay? So Sunday, and then we're gonna go into Monday. Of course, I'm gonna just write out all the days, okay? Tuesday, Wednesday. I always want to write Wednesday wrong. Like, I always like, doesn't it sound like it's W-E-N? But it's not. I think it's not. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Thursday. So what I want to do is I want to be way more intentional, like with my actual workouts, and what that looks like for me personally. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I got a chai ice latte. It's good. And I also ordered a hot tea. I'm waiting for that. I'm surprised it's not ready, but it's okay. Okay, so that's really good. I would say 9 out of 10. All right, so I want to be like more intentional with my workouts. So what that looks like for me is going hard. I don't want to just do it to do it. I want to do it to actually get a result. Does that make sense? Like in 75 hard, I would just like go get my workout in, and I'm like, okay, I already did my workout. But now I want to be like, no, babe, we're like locking in. One of the main things is my bedtime. I need a bedtime routine. You guys could like do this with me, okay? What time are we going to bed at? I work night times, and most of the times I don't get home till about 9 o'clock at night. And then of course I go into mommy mode if my honey hasn't already like showered the baby and stuff. But that's another note I have to put, is a reminder on my phone to call home to let them know, get the baby in the bathtub. So what time am I going to bed at? And then what clothes? Here's what I'm going to start doing when I'm doing laundry. When I do my laundry, I'm going to start grouping my workout clothes. Instead of having to do it twice in the morning, when I'm actually putting my laundry away, I'm going to just put stacks of the clothes that go together. So like workout pants with like, especially because it's like fall right now, like it was raining yesterday, it's like a really chilly day today, so I love sweater weather, love it. Anyway, so we're gonna do that. The other goal for this upcoming week is hitting 10k steps a day. What is this gonna do? It ensures me to move my body, but not only that, I've noticed such a big change since doing 10k steps a day. I'm gonna come back because it's a little bit loud in here. I may move outside or go upstairs, but right now I'm gonna be very intentional, and I'm gonna get my actual other work done that I said while I was coming here, and that's gonna require me using my iPad. So let's get to work. Me tengo. While that's shut, let's get into. Oh wait, you know what? She is a vlogger. She's a vlogger. Oh, I'm at 100%. Okay, Queen, we are vlogging today, Queen. We are vlogging. Let's do this really quick. So today you got, take it down a notch, girl. This is where we're actually going to be talking about what we're going to be doing for the next couple of months. I'm going to be doing 3 phases. That's right, 3 phases. But today in this video, I'm actually going to be sharing with you phase 1, since yesterday was the last day of 75 hard. And I'm like, okay, so what's next? What's next after this round of 75 hard? My version of a healthy, active lifestyle. So let's get into it. This is one thing that I think is so important. And like I always say, do what works best for you. But here's what I'm going to be doing. Number 1, here is my goal. My goal is to lose 40 pounds in total. Around 40, 38 pounds, somewhere around there. I just want to be at a healthy, ideal weight. I know right now that my main focus is lowering my body fat. The reason why is because body fat is connected to a lot of other things that I'm just not looking to entertain. So that's why I set the goal of 40 pounds. Now, my timeline, it starts today. It is currently October 15th and my goal date is March 22nd. Now, the reason why I put a goal date, because it could happen before this. It could maybe happen a little bit after. No pasa nada. But I believe that when you just set goals, but you don't give it like a day, I feel like, okay, well, are we doing it or we're not doing it? So now every time that I'm looking at my goals, I know that I do have like a timeline. I also have a couple of other goals that are in connection with this as well. So it's really going to help me really tap into my actual goals. And more than anything, it's going to really help me keep my word to myself. Hold on, water break. This is actually my tea with my aloe. One thing that I realized that I have done is I have had emotional ups and downs throughout every single challenge. And it's normal, right? But what is not normal is when I allow other people, which I take full responsibility for allowing other people to take me out of my character, who I am, what I'm working for. There's constant distractions that I've had that really had nothing to do with me, because I realized that I was also operating from a space of guilt. I was holding on to guilt from things that I was carrying that were not even mine. I just was wanting to be an exceptional mother, an exceptional wife, an exceptional employee, an exceptional daughter-in-law, an exceptional everything except an exceptional person to myself. I would do everything for everybody else, cancel what I needed to do for myself to make sure I was showing up for other people. Sometimes I was finding myself at 11, 12 o'clock at night getting my second workout in. I personally just don't think that's healthy mentally. So one thing that I realized is that now that I don't have the stress of 75 hard, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I just said, what does Raquel want? What does Raquel want? If I just stay true to these goals that I'm going to be sharing with you, I should lose about 1 pound to 1.6 pounds per week. Okay. Like 2 or 3 videos ago, I said, think about it. If you lose 1 pound a week, that's like 52 pounds out of the year. It was something like that. And I was just like, why am I making my life so complicated? I don't need to focus on 40 pounds. I just need to focus on 1 pound a week. And that's what we're going to measure. 1 pound a week. Okay. My main focus is fat loss while maintaining my muscle and my energy. My energy is so important. Therefore, I also have to protect my peace. There's conversations I'm not going to be able to pick up until I'm done doing what I need to do for myself and also for my goals. There's also times that I know that I'm going to want to stay up and I'm going to want to work. And this is where I have to be extremely intentional and tell myself that it is important for me to get the rest that my body needs in order for my body to be able to perform the following day. I realized that I was also drinking a lot of energy drinks, but I was still feeling tired a lot of the times. And I don't want to put my body through that type of stress anymore. That leads me into the next thing, helping myself calm my nervous system. Your nervous system is something that is so important, yet I think a lot of people really just don't talk about it. Our nervous system is connected with everything. It's connected with our mood. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a mom that's trying to figure out what do I need to do to make sure that I still show up for everybody else, but more than anything, I start learning how to show up for myself. Although you guys may think every day I show up for myself, I truly don't. There's multiple times that I have canceled myself. There's multiple times, God, that hurt. That really did hurt. There's multiple times that I have kept all these promises to everybody else. I've completed them. I've hit numbers. I've made money for other people. I've made a lot of money for a lot of people, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. There's also times that I've stood up till late at night just making sure that I took care of other people. And I'm okay with that. I don't regret any of that. I feel that now I'm in a new season, and I'm in a season of finally showing up for me. Finally keeping my word to myself. Since I started 75 hard and I started to learn how to literally tap in to myself. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to day 9 of 75 hard. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to day 9 of 75 hard, I am currently having like the biggest change of heart. I'm like, do you really want to do this 75 hard? Like, do you truly want to do it? And throughout the journey, you will ask yourself that if you're doing 75 hard or you're doing 75 soft, you will have those moments of like questioning yourself. It's Monday and it is a leg day. We're gonna start off with some cardio. So I'm wearing my regular Nikes, and then I normally like to lift in these or my other New Balance ones, the ones that are like flat, they're a little bit bigger. I'll pop up a picture here on the screen. Dear Diary, so much has happened, so much has changed. But here I am, still standing. One more rep, one more day, un día a la vez. I think back to the days when I used to lift heavier. And for a second, I felt that old pressure to rush. But this time, I'm not chasing numbers. This time, I'm chasing peace. I'm grateful to be starting over because now I get to do it with a different mindset. A mindset that honors how strong my body is becoming. And not just on the outside. I'm talking about here, in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. For a long time, and I mean a long time, I thought I was okay. I thought surviving was the same as living, but now I know. The most beautiful thing is learning how to reconnect with yourself. I don't have to rush anymore. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I could just be present, grateful, and grounded. There's this book, The Power of Now. It's been on my bookshelf forever, and I think I'm finally ready to open it because now is the time. Now is the moment I start living, embracing every stretch mark, every scar, and every piece of loose skin, every season I survived. Because the truth is, I didn't just grow through it, I grew through it. I'm so thankful for the teachers, the heartbreaks, the hard days, because they brought me here. And I'm so thankful for this platform, this channel, this community that is being built from love, realness, and healing. For the first time in a long time, and I mean a long time, I don't feel lonely. I feel like we're building something powerful together. One day, I know we'll all meet in real life. Well, we'll laugh, and I can't wait to hug them. We'll work out side by side. But until then, just know how deeply grateful I am that you're here. So thank you for always listening, for holding all of my crazy dreams. This one feels different. Now let's get back into this video. I'm like more of a confident person, but I want to become even more confident. I want to be able to not judge myself in the mirror. I want to be able to put on a pair of clothes and know that it may be a day that I'm bloated, but I still love myself the same way. How many times have we changed in the closet and we walk out, we're frustrated, we're like putting on the same black stretchy pants, or you know, those favorite pants that you like to wear just because you don't really have to feel what you don't want to feel. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I personally want to be able to put on my clothes and just love every inch of my body. This channel is all about authenticity and honestly just telling you my truth. My truth is there's a lot of times that I have put on my clothes and I don't like the way I look. So I ended up buying this pair of pants from Aritzia. It's my first ever pair of pants, and I decided, what about if I make these my goal pants? Let's see if they fit. I'm kind of nervous because I don't think they're gonna fit. And every girl that has gained some weight knows exactly what I'm talking about when you feel a little overwhelmed because you're like, are they gonna fit or not? And it was really when I decided, like, I was completely tired of my own you know what. So I said, what better than to go get myself a pair of golf pants, GOAL. These pants, a cute little tube top, or maybe like a nice little Skims bodysuit. Have my hair done, my makeup done, have some little hoop earrings on, and wear some heels. I got these in the size 30W. That was actually the biggest size that I had seen there. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys, they don't fit. And I didn't try them on that day because I didn't want to cry in the fitting room. Plus the lighting in the fitting room is horrible. They don't fit. This is a bikini, by the way. So it's not like I'm showing anything. It's a bikini. Yeah, it does not fit. Look at that. Look at that. God. And look at the front. Not even, I mean, Nothing. I bought these February 21st, the day before my birthday. And today, as I'm filming this, it's March 14th. I have already lost weight. I've already lost a good amount of inches. So I can only assure you that these pants probably didn't even come up to where they're coming up to right now. They probably were even a little bit lower. So I will be documenting this journey to see if I eventually fit into this pair of pants from Aritzia. But until then, we're gonna get back into these comfy pants from Target that I think I bought them for like $7 during the holidays. There's a lot of times I put on a t-shirt. I don't like how I look. There was times that I would put on workout clothes that I literally bought for working out and I wouldn't wear them just because I looked bloated that day. I don't want that to be my story anymore. So what am I doing? I'm making a change. All right, so moving right along to the next thing. The next thing is my phase 1. This is the most important part. It's called the foundational phase. The foundational phase is where I really write out like, what am I going to do? What are my days going to look like? My phase 1 is going to be from October 15th, again, today when I'm filming this, until November 30th, which is a special day for me because it's my sister's birthday. I want to just be super consistent. I also want to reset my metabolism. I want to make a public announcement and say, Mamita, body, my metabolism, I am sorry for what I've put you through, girl, because I have been hard on you, honey. Some days you're like, what is she doing today? Literally, if my metabolism could speak to you, it would be like,
I don't know today what happened to her. She don't care.
I don't know what she's on today, but today she's all in. Girl, stop sending this food down here. You don't need all of that. Could you imagine if our metabolism would be able to talk? Or our stomach? I really want to reset my metabolism. I really want to start loving on my body, speaking nothing but nice things and victory. I also want to, I'm not going to say meditate, because I believe everyone's version of meditating is completely different. For some people, it's super hard to quiet their mind. I really want to romanticize tapping into just being calm. Make sure that my room is set right, staying on top of putting laundry away, because these are things that when I don't do it, later on I feel stressed out because I'm like, oh, now I gotta come up here. And instead of me being able to relax, I'm over here pulling out hangers and watching TV while I'm hanging up all the clothes, folding the clothes, putting them away. Now that hour that I could have been resting just because I chose not to do it when I needed to do it, that whole wanting to feel like relaxed and comforting and like cozy vibes and all that, it's kind of like gone out the window because I didn't do what I needed to do when I know I needed to do it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Let's move on. Okay, so pretty much what I wrote on here is that I really want to just build a new momentum that doesn't have to do with anything else. 75 Hard is such a beautiful program, but I really do believe that if you don't change this up here, it doesn't matter how many times you reset. I love 75 Hard. Andy Frosello has forever changed my life. The community that I was able to grow with 75 Hard, not even knowing that anyone would want to even watch these videos, is completely crazy. And I can't even believe it, you guys. We're so close to hitting 7,000 subscribers. And what I wanted to come back and give you guys is nothing but value. If you're interested in doing this with me, get a sheet of paper and start just asking yourself, what worked for me before? What do I need to do? And when you actually think back to yesterday or even the day before and you do an audit on your day, you will be blown away with where you're like, oh, I could have done this here, or maybe I could tweak this here and then that'll allow me to do this, right? I think sometimes when people say, how do you have the energy to work out? I think it's just because we're constantly overstimulated by so many other things: social media, work, computer work, working from home, being a mom, taking care of a loved one, taking care of a sick pet, whatever that looks like, or a healthy pet. You know, we just have a lot of responsibilities. But I think that we fall short from remembering our biggest responsibility is also to take care of yourself. So I encourage you to, okay? All right, so let's keep moving. Let's move forward. In nutrition, this is my main topic. It's not even movement. Nutrition was the first thing that I wrote down. I wrote, I want to be in a calorie deficit. What does that look like? Based on the goal that I have to hit in March, my calories would need to be anywhere from 1,600 to 1,700 calories a day. I will be adjusting this every 4 weeks, okay? So after every month, I will do an audit on how's my month look like, and then we will make an adjustment there. Do you see how I'm not saying like in month 2, this is where no, because we have to figure out, did it work for us? Where do we need to tweak certain things? Okay, and we're also going to talk about step count, so stay tuned for that because I'm going to also talk about that. The next thing I wrote in my nutrition, which is my main concern, is my protein intake. I realized that I am naturally a carb lover. I was a very picky eater growing up, and I literally love to eat pan con mantequilla, which is bread with butter, crackers, bananas, just carb loaded food. There's times that I'll eat meat and then I get super grossed out. I don't even want to know nothing about about meat anymore. I do eat meat, by the way, I do. But I realized that I can actually intake protein from so many different sources, but there's like protein bars. So with that said, I just finished drinking my protein shake. You guys saw me make this at home, and I also have another protein bar right here where this is 20 grams of protein. I'm really looking at the viewfinder and I'm praying to God that the lighting is going to be okay for this video, but if it's not, we're going to still upload this. The next thing I wanted to talk about were my meals. I am going back to what worked for me before. I will continue to eat those yogurt bowls, but there's protein powders that I actually bought that I invested a lot of money into that I'm not going to waste. So we're going to go back to eating our healthy meal replacement, which is our Herbalife shake, and then I may have fruit in the morning. Not too sure. It's just depending on how I'm feeling. It's getting hot in here, by the way. It's getting hot. Lunch. This is where I'm going to be extremely intentional. All right, you guys, this is what I got. We're going to eat some lunch now. Mainly for my lunch. Let me tell you why. This is where I need to make sure that I eat my carbs here to continue to have energy throughout the day, but more than anything to make sure that I burn the carbs before my body starts to shut down for the nighttime. I want to make sure I eat protein. I'm gonna have some type of jasmine rice, sweet potatoes, just something that is like a healthy carb. And then I'm also going to be adding veggies. This is what I'm having for lunch today. I also brought this that I bought the other day. It's waka salsa. It's like 25 calories per every 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna add some of this to it. And then I also brought these tortillas as well. So I'm gonna eat 3 of these. The next thing I wrote is my snacks. We're going to talk about our yogurt bowl. We are sticking with the famous yogurt bowl. I am obsessed. I am in love. It's helped me. I literally looked forward to eating it every day. That's another tip. Make sure that whatever you're eating, you actually like it. Okay, next, dinner. In dinner, we're going to do maybe some Joseph wraps. That's like those really high fiber wraps. I can eat 97% ground beef. It's something I really like. Corn. I can just get very creative with dinner. Let's talk about hydration. We're going to drink a gallon of water a day, regardless if it's me drinking my tea with my aloe or if it's actually me just drinking a gallon of water. I'm gonna just make sure that I stay hydrated. Okay, the other thing I want to do is I do want to do a little bit of tracking. We're gonna take a couple of photos, but I'm not taking a photo every day. I am not doing that. I want to try on that white bikini and I want to see like what does my body look like now versus when I tried it on. I don't remember the date, but editing Raquel, pop it up, not the photo, but just the date. Not the photo, girl. Disclaimer, do not pop up that photo yet. We will reveal it one day, but not today. Now let's talk about movement. We're actually going to be doing 45 minutes to 60 minutes of cardio while we are on phase 1, because this is actually what worked for me last time. So today on day 1, I'm actually going to head into the gym and we're going to do 1 hour on the Stairmaster or 45 minutes, one of the two, but we're going to do that. I'm also going to use this time to stack. I'm going to continue to watch videos on things that I'm currently working on. So that's what we're going to do. We may listen to a little bit of music or we can watch videos like this. There's days that I'm editing. I'm like, oh my God, this video sucks. And then I put it all together and I'm like, oh my God, Raquel, like, girl, I like your content. And if you think that's weird about me praising myself, then I want to let you know, I encourage you to start praising yourself as well. When you walk by that mirror, tell yourself, dang girl, you look good today. Okay. Or when you accomplish something, just remind yourself of how powerful and beautiful you are. Okay. That is a tip. I highly recommend you to do it. Change your mindset, change your life. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. And that's what we're doing.
See if you can find some ways to multiply your value to the marketplace. And he said your income will immediately start to change. Up until then, I was hoping that the economy would change. I was hoping that my company would change. I was hoping that my paycheck would change. I was hoping that circumstances outside would change. And then here's what I found out. It isn't going to change. So then my question was, if it isn't going to change, how will my life ever change? And here's what my teacher taught me. When you change, everything will change for you. When you get better, everything will get better for you. And that's where I picked up that phrase, for things to change, you've got to change. You don't have to change the marketplace. You don't have to change the marketing plan. You don't have to change the economy. You don't have to change countries. You don't have to change circumstances out there. All you've got to do is look within and see if you can change yourself for the better. And as you change, things will start to change for you.
All right, so let's talk about strength training. We're going to be doing this 3 times a week. I only put 3 out of 7 days. You want to know why? Because I want to be super intentional. This also allows my body to recover in order to have a nice workout. I realized that since 75 hard, yes, I leaned out. Yes, I lost a lot of inches. But one thing I realized is my butt is not as hard and as firm as it was before. And I think that has to do with the fact that I have not been as intentional as I was before when I wasn't doing 75 hard with my workout. So we're going to do that. We're also going to focus on lower body, upper body, full body rotation. Now here we're going to talk about steps. I am setting a goal to hit 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. I said 8 to 10 and I'm going to tell you why. There's going to be days that I may be a little bit lower on energy and I'm going to go ahead and stay with the 8K that day. Maybe I may surpass it. Maybe walking is all I did that day and that is okay. Next thing, work on your mindset. Here is what I'm going to be telling myself throughout this challenge. And I wrote it down and I hope that this inspires you as well. I am becoming the woman I promised myself I'd be. I am becoming the woman I promised myself I'd be. I am becoming the woman I promised myself I'd be.
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I'll miss you. I'll miss you if you go. Yes, I'm gonna let you know just how much I tell you, mama. I tell you, papa, too. I'm gonna let everyone know about my love, so I really hope you love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too. I'm gonna
And
tell
just like that, we're all done.
I need you every day. You'll get weary of my touch. That's how much I'm gonna tell you that I want you. I wanna let you know. Oh, you're the only one for me. No one else. I'm gonna shout it out. Yeah, up on the mountaintop.
All right, you guys, that workout is completed. I feel amazing. You know those workouts where you're like, oh, I don't feel like going like earlier today, and then you do your workout and then you feel freaking amazing. All right, let's go back into mommy mode and go pick up the kids. Cheesecake factory. Protein snack. All right, you guys, it is a lot later. I already did Señora Vibes, cook, picked up all the kids. It's currently 5:25 p.m. right now, and I'm gonna keep my word, even though I feel like getting into bed right now and starting to edit this vlog. I'm gonna keep my word because I told Emma that on my day off I was gonna take her to go return something at American Eagle or Abercrombie. I don't know. I want to also share this with you guys. I think I have a headache. I just took Tylenol, but I think I'm having like a withdrawal headache. You know, like when you cut back on either energy drinks or caffeine and you just feel like, oh, I just need caffeine or something. I'm gonna hold it off. I'm gonna push through this. We're gonna drink more water. And yeah, I just want to check in with you guys and let you guys know that because that is something I'm experiencing right now. So we are headed to the mall on a Wednesday afternoon. I'll see you guys at the mall. We officially have hit 10,000 steps for the day. You guys, one thing about me is I love me a sweater. That's cute. Cool. Trojans. So cute. Oh my god. That is so cute. Oh my god, look at these. That is literally Gilmore Girls right there. That's so cute. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I like these sweaters, but I just feel like they just make me look bigger. I don't know.
It's a size 8. It's meant to be.
Okay.
It's a size 8.
All right. Yeah. Bye. Dangerous. All right, I came home to make my protein shake, and then I have some sleepy time tea with apple fiber and a little bit of aloe. This is what I'm currently using, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. By the way, this is my step count and today's calorie count.
Oh, wow, intrigue.
All right, we are gonna watch just one episode, okay? Look at what time it is, you guys. I'm already getting into bed. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night.